Hello and welcome in. I'm glad to have you here. My name is Mike, also known as Mini Addiction, and this is a new beginning. So after years of becoming financially and mentally exhausted with my last game system, I decided to go and look for a new game system. And what I ended up with was Warlord Games Bolt Action. I went with the starter set so I could play, have a basics army and build it and play it with my son. And so what we're going to do in this series is we're going to go through the unboxing, building, painting, and end up on gameplay. Super excited to have you here and really excited to take you along on this journey. So let's get this camera turned around and we'll go through the unboxing and get this ball rolling. Okay, everything's turned around, set up here. Let's have a look at what we got. Full disclosure, as you can see, we had a little damage in shipping. So I did unpackage it because I wanted to see if we had any sort of, broken parts or bits or pieces, anything like that. So luckily there was not. So I put the lid back on. As we can see here, if I can get the lid off, the box was protecting everything. So Band of Brothers, as we talked about, that's awesome. Got some nice artwork on the box. Looks like some color paint schemes to go with, so that'll be really helpful as coming from a different game system. Let's see, we got a rule book here, which is really super nice. Thought I was going to have to buy a separate rule book. Looks like some nice color photos. Looks like some campaigns, different various campaigns they're talking about. Very nice rule book. Looks like different gameplay mechanics and that sort of stuff. Tabletop, very nice. Close quarters, looks like another game to play through. Headquarters, love it. Super awesome. We'll be going through more of this stuff as we proceed through the assembly off the gameplay. Okay, there's some tables set up. Like it a lot. Different forces, German forces, Russian forces. Very nice to have that in the starter set for sure. Got the dice and the dice bag. We'll go over what the dice do as we go through the game system, but that's nice. Looks like we've got 5 of each. Probably would get rid of the little white dice, but that's a personal preference. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a single-sided game mat. Okay, either way, let's get this out and behind the camera here. Oh yeah, double-sided. I've watched some videos and some gameplay on this, so I'm sort of familiar what's in the box. A little bit of damage in the center, but that's nice. Okay, super happy with that. Very good. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, introductions. Okay, building. Got some paint schemes. Very nice. Some supplies, which we all probably have. Talking about the battle. Very good, very good. Love what I'm seeing. Nice color photos. Okay, getting into the gameplay. How to play, turns. Very nice. Order dice, pin markers. I think we'll find the pin markers in there somewhere, hopefully. Okay, sprue guides. Love that. That's very helpful for a newbie to the game system. Called out, very nice. Love the color photos in this. Armor included. Very well thought out starter box, that's for sure. Paint schemes, again, for the half tracks, love it. Talk about expanding your armies. Very nice, very nice. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like a divider. Got a ruler, which we probably have, or everybody has their own favorite tape measure. Quick chart. Turn sequences, shooting, orders. Nice, very handy. Can cut that out. Okay, what do we got here? Morella, looks like packaged it. Love it. First thing is, looks like some of the scenery pieces that come with it. Very nice detail. Free terrain is always awesome to have, especially with the new game system. Looks like another one or more to those. Flooring. Nice. Okay, there's the pin markers. I see those. I know that has to do with, I think, wounds taken. Looks like they just clip together. I've seen people highlight the paint or highlight the numbers with a Sharpie just to make it a little easier to know how many, I think they're called wounds. We're going to find out as we get further into this. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, that's a vehicle. One or both of the half tracks, it looks like. One set of tracks, one chassis. Looks like we may have a driver there also. Very nice. Okay, let's keep that one separate. Let's see what we got here. Looks like action figures. Lots and lots and lots of different, where's it at? There we go. Head options. 11 on that sprue alone. Several different poses, very nice. Looks like a different selection of weaponry. We're going to have to figure out and learn how to equip our armies. Okay, here's the other half track. Looks like we got some riders. Very nice detail. Nice to have a couple vehicles in the starter set. Quality is, if it'll focus on it. Great quality. Bases, lots of bases. Can never have enough bases. Okay, here's another army. I'm not sure which one is which one yet, as we're all learning together here. Outstanding. Looks like another 11 there. At least 11 on that one. Lots of options. Lots of weapons options. Looks like a bazooka possibly. Very nice packs. And grenades, it looks like. Holsters. More bases. And what else do we got down in here? The other bases. Looks like markers. And these are used for artillery, I believe. And the half-track assembly instructions. Very nice box. Very nice clear instructions. So I've got a couple of choices that are called out. Very nice. And that's an empty box there. Looks like we've got some other army options calling out. One of their other game systems, it looks like. Super excited to get into all this. There's everything that's included in the kit. Okay, the two separate That's why they're on 2 sprues, it looks like. Pin markers. 12 U.S. Airborne. 12 German. 2 half tracks, rule book, field manual. Okay, that's what that's called. It's a field manual. Very good. Super excited. Can't wait to see you in the next one here. What we're going to do is we're going to get to figuring out loadouts and all of that sort of stuff. And hopefully the vocabulary will continue to improve on what is what included. And looking forward to assembly of these. The detail is just incredible on them. Hope the camera's picking up on the detail. The light is not playing favorable with us either. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to our journey together here. Can't wait to proceed. Actually, can't wait to get to the gameplay. Until we meet again, everybody, have yourself a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, so let's wrap this totally amateur, completely unscripted video up and go over some first initial thoughts. First thought is I'm so impressed with the attention to detail that is included with everything that's in the Band of Brothers starter set. Sprue labeling, incredible. Paint schemes, everything that you'd really need to know for a person like myself, a complete new person to the game system. Super excited. Can't wait to dive in, continue this series here. Really looking forward to starting to assemble some of these models. The detail is just absolutely incredible. I know there was some talk about, I think maybe the Germans are an older cast, but and I don't know. I just find it totally impressive for what you get in this box. So please, if you're looking for a new game system, go out, support your friendly local game store. I definitely, from what I've seen so far, I would recommend Bolt Action, definitely. So looking forward to continuing this this journey we have together here. Going to spend some time going over these incredible color photos, which is just quite impressive to me. And we'll see you in the next one when we start deciding how to build the loadouts and all that sort of stuff. We'll do some assembly, and then the next one after that will be painting, and then shortly after that, gameplay. Really super excited, as I'm sure you're picking up on. Can't wait to continue this. Thanks for stopping in. Please do like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.